Split the recording. Let me update Twitch to reflect that we're switching. Thanks, LootEffects. I was about to pull up my jar map. Thank you, Skyhawk and Moose Friend, for the host. I appreciate it. A reminder to everyone to check out Moose Friend, Skyhawk, Datarip, and Jeff D's streams. LootEffects as well, I think, is in chat, and Galactic Kodiak. It's a lot of streams to check out, but I talk them up whenever I see them in here. Warrant you following them and checking out. Password, this is technical. You can think of this almost as one really, really long Zelda game. The password lets you carry over from some stuff from one game to the other, and it gives you a bonus boss fight at the end if you beat both of them. What exactly carries over? I think your ring collection carries. A couple things change if you move over. Game link, right? Okay, so we had H 465 at. There's the at. 2. It didn't even use all the characters. Greater than diamond exclamation point. Capital R. N. M. Exclamation point. Dash. 6. Y. G. Up arrow. Equals. That's wrong. Oh god. H465 that 2 greater than a diamond exclamation point capital R and M exclamation point negative M. Oh, I see what I did wrong. 6Y lowercase g. And this is taking me back to the old NES saves day when you had to use passwords. There we go. Look at that. Wonder what part of the password is your character's name. The ring collection requires a second password? Oh, I see. And you start with 4 hearts. That's cool. So many lizards. Thanks, Mega Man Chaos. Did you guys take screenshots too? Or did you just remember? Yeah, so this cutscene we wouldn't be seeing if we hadn't have just beat Seasons. When I played this for the first time as a kid, I did Ages first and then Seasons. Lowercase 9. Yeah, I didn't mess around with the baby at all. Oh, shit. Are we to believe that this is the very same Link that was just in Holodrum? Help! What's up, not Impa? No problem. Here. Oh, it is Impa. Never mind. It's all blue in the face. So I guess in this story, Link completed that. Knight, thank you for those. Oh, this is the same Link in Link's Awakening, Link to the Past? No shit, I didn't realize that. So this is the, as far as like number of episodes, this Link has had the most adventures. Wind Waker Link gets 2, Kid Ocarina Link gets 2, Zelda 1 Link gets 2. Interesting. Neighbor's house. Look at all the eminals. How charming. Oh, there must have been more to that. Back to back in the straight storyline. Thank you, Bear. It's so enchanting. Look at those graphics. You're all tab in. Look how happy Link is. Looks really needs a nose in that profile picture. Yeah, either one could be first. My name is Ralph. I am an old friend of Nero. Counting it. Oh, that's a bummer, Knight. I'm sorry to hear that. We don't get any snow where we are right now, but when Andrea and I move to New Mexico, the altitude's high enough that we'll get it again. Hopefully we'll evade power outs. It sounds like the municipal fiber we're going to be setting up. She was a blue impa. I shouldn't have trusted her. Nobody blue is ever trustworthy. Yeah, right, Moose Friend? That's the canonical impa from the instruction manual for Zelda 1. Honestly, we don't have enough, like, old, fat women characters in gaming. Everyone is this, like, super stereotypically hot, you know, 17-year-old. It's kind of frustrating. Like, you look at Diablo 3 as a good example. Like, you've got the Witch Doctor is this gross old dude who's, like, shaking all over. It's a really compelling looking character design, and the female Witch Doctor is just a hot chick. Come on, guys. Some modem developers are doing a better job with it. Like Overwatch has a pretty good spectrum of characters. Impa and Hyrule Warriors is pretty cool. This is an issue in Hollywood too. There's a selection problem in Hollywood though, where like certain people don't go into acting. Call them character actors. What was it? Carrie Fisher was joking. Somebody asked her, "How do you feel about being typecast as Leia?" She's like, "Are you kidding me? There's like 4 women my age who can get any work in this town. No, I don't care about being typecast. I just want a job." So they put Furore in both games kind of just to make sure they kept the reference to her, since Jeff D was saying that this was originally 3 games. Super interesting. Yeah, and it's a razor's edge, like, do you implement it in a way that it's obvious that you're just doing this to implement it? Are you doing like the Burger King Kids Club version where you're ensuring that you have representation from every possible, you know, background? That can come off as heavy-handed and have the opposite effect where it frustrates and pushes people away. So finding a way to do it right is very hard. She's a secret librarian in the Maku trees. Gotcha. Propagable. Had these secrets out for much too long now. password librarian. She couldn't touch the stone, just use you to get in here. Way to go, trustworthy Link. The sprite for Impa that's like flattened on the ground down there looks just like Ozzy from Chrono Trigger when you beat him. Always been beside her, protecting her. Well, you fucked up. Pony Hat Kid. Oh, the more different Pony Hat Kid. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, you could go. Andrea runs into that a lot. It's all on you, Impa. Way to get possessed. First holodrum. Yeah, I think there's extra dialogue there because of our transferring the game over. They wouldn't have mentioned holodrum at all. Alright. Zelda gave you a shield? Really? Ooh, the Maku tree here is female. That's interesting. Different. There's this great Futurama joke where they're like on this, they're doing this interstellar flight service. And they're like, in the event of a wormhole taking us back in time, please refrain from killing your parents. If you are traveling with small children, please stop them from killing you before not killing your own parents. Right, see ya, Yukipo. Yeah, her face is 70% of her. No, that's really interesting though. You think about it, like, you have such a limited space in pixel art to convey what your character is supposed to look like. It's like every single pixel matters when you're at that resolution, so that's an interesting way to convey that she's kind of fat by like having her face be 80% of her sprite. Doing bead spreading gives me a lot of appreciation for the demands of pixel art. I wish I could do it. I know a lot of people who are just awesome artists but can't do pixel art. It's very challenging. Can't do anything with grass yet. Can I just not do anything yet? Let me talk to her again. I'm confused. That's not helpful at all. Or is it gonna let me pick up grass now and it wouldn't before?
I don't know, Lando. Marstead looks a little bit lost.
We've gotta give him more time!
The shield doesn't really let me progress at all, does it? I can't, like, push the grass. Yes, I would love a hint, Moose Friend. I can't burn anything. Back to where it was. This also feels familiar, being stuck here. It's not the right... Thanks, Moose Friend. I'm like, what the shit? I can't go anywhere! Oh, I'm a dummy. Can't get a seed bag. Thank you, Mega Man, for trying to preserve some of my dignity. They're dying in the past. They're getting Marty McFly'd. Wah, wah, wah. Nothing to do there. There's a part in Chrono Trigger where the character Marley, something happens to an ancestor in the past and she starts to fade out of existence. A joke that she was getting Marley and McFly'd. You got the ring box. So we're saying none of my rings came over, but I could do a separate password system to transfer all of them, or just individual rings? Alright. Mockery tree hype. So are Holodrum and Labrina, are these like alternate dimensions? In the way that Termina in Majora's Mask is an alternate dimension from Hyrule, or is it just another town? Danger. Not checked. Hey, look how different she looks. Pleased to meet you. Different town or country? Gotcha. That makes sense. There's not a bunch of like reused assets. I guess Low Rule's another alternate dimension. What is she doing? Oh no! She's Maku McFlying. Marty Maku Fly. Go back in time, we should be able to save. Yeah, I can hear that prop cable. No, that's cool, Moose Friend. I named the kid and then never interact with him after that. Now, do the parents show up with the baby in Ages if you start with Ages and then they transfer to Seasons, or is it that's something that's unique to starting with Seasons? I like the different music when you go back in time, it's cool. Can't go up there now. Alright, go get our shovel. Oh, look how sad this guy is. You don't have any rupees. Get out. What's up? Queen Abby had a boyfriend, a seafaring man, but he set sail one day and never came back. Building a gigantic widow's walk? That sounds like a horrible idea. I'm really impressed at how just this is a completely separate game from Seasons. It's not like Pokemon, where it's pretty much the same game, but with some slight changes here and there. You're a rare item in tribute. You sound like a nice person. Deal with problems as they come. I'll plant seeds wherever I feel like it, dude. Not even buy your house. I assume that property is based on how many screens you pass. Toilet paper hand. The card sprites for Dragon Quest is heck. Oh, as you won. Welcome to Corneria! Yeah, right, Propagable. Ooh. Graphics, you're all tabbed. Once it's high in the sky, as if time itself has stopped. It's not like Queen Ambi to push us so hard. Calling it the Black Tower, that sounds pretty bad. Thanks, construction dude, I like your hat. Oh, what's the worst thing about being a slave? They make you work, but they don't pay you. The only thing about being a slave. What else sucks about being a slave? The hours. Oh, I didn't hear it from you. Yeah, me tool is basically just a construction hat. Night never comes. Sounds pretty bad. Don't think it would work that way though. They would still get exhausted. How bad was it? Can someone do a quick delay test for me on Twitch? Should be sub 20 seconds. If it's starting to drift, I could restart the stream real quick. Alright, I sure can. You got the shovel. Starter right. Thank you, Mega Man. No entry. Okay. And you guys suck at getting rid of dirt. Look. One shot, one kill. Pro shoveler. Seems fine on YouTube. Thanks, Proper Cable. Evo! What a horrible queen, but don't tell anyone. I'll sound real unsatisfied. Oh, yikes, Johan. Just out of curiosity, if you reload Twitch, is it any different? I haven't yet, Jack. I'm gonna do hold them up for next week Wednesday when we play Smash on stream. Pick up both of them. I think HDL was playing him earlier. He's still in chat. That is a gate, not a drawbridge. Maku Road. Or dangerous. That's cool. We have to do the puzzles now. Awesome. Has this almost like time loop thing where, oh, the reason we were able to go through it before is Link already did this. There's somebody else in town. That's a really cool way to do an introduction to the time travel in the game, though. I liked it. Chests look all different. Different art asset team working on this one. The lack of reused assets is pretty impressive. They could have gotten away with a lot more. Okay, thanks Yahan for checking. If it was as bad as it was that one time during Phoenix, right, where it was like 2 or 3 minutes off, definitely a restart. Huh. Good enough. Piece of heart. We're going to be playing Oracle of Ages for about another hour. If you are new to the stream, hey, I'm Marstead, and I'm trying to beat every awesome game ever made live on Twitch. Oh, there's a little baby Maku tree. It's adorable. Monday through Friday, we're playing rad games like Zelda, Final Fantasy, Dark Souls, Metroid, and Castlevania. Sounds up your alley. You can check out some of the games we've already played at games.marstead.com. It's a big list of all the titles we've started and completed. If you're just here for Zelda, though, that's cool. It will return. We do one day a week is devoted to the Zelda series until we beat them all. So today was Friday, next week it'll be Monday. Back to back. I walked right past our heart piece on the way to the tower. I can pop back in there later. Thanks, Johan. Those moblins killed her. Oh, I'll come see. She's be my bride? Oh, God. You are a tree. I'm a man. We're just too different. I guess the drawbridge is open now. I seem to remember the whole, like, finding portals back and forth being much trickier in this game. It was a lot more like trying to find secret Dark World portals in, like, the past, whereas finding the stumps to change seasons wasn't too bad in Oracle Seasons. Trees can still feel love. Gonna do a really bad harem anime with the Maku tree from Ages and Princess Ruto. You promised. Is that really what I said? You can't just put anime eyes on a tree and call it a living tree. I guess you can. That's what this is about. Blushing tree, yeah. No, don't say it again. Freaking channeling Kapora Gabora the owl over there. Hey, Ben. You already ate, so this must just be love while you're here. You don't have any ulterior motives. I guess he could always eat. There's no such thing as too much food for Ben. Hey, buddy. Get more googly eyes. Meow. He's so furry. I'll go collect your Weeble Wobble, Jubal Jubals, Super Jewels. Ember Seeds, alright. So that at least is in common, but that's a pretty important mechanic. Remember the old school crazy theories about Kapora Gabora actually being Rauru? The Sage of Light. Is there anything you can't put anime eyes on? I don't know if I want to probe that. It's probably on a list of internet rules. Well, I don't know that secret. So I could talk to her in order to do passwords and transfer things back and forth. Oh, that'd be pretty cool if Gabora is in Zelda Wii U. I need him to not say, do you need me to repeat that? No, I don't need you to repeat that. Never repeat anything, ever. I got it. Ba-ba-bum-bum. Bye, Ben. This is a really good game. Both of these seasons and ages. I hope that they give Capcom the reins again. They need to, like, get away from Team Ninja, though. Don't really trust Team Ninja with Nintendo properties. The horn carries over, too. Hey, what's up, people-looking kids? Grave beneath a tree. Spooky ghost. Ooh, super spooky. It's a skull! Oh no! Too spooky! You got the graveyard key. Way too spooky. Do 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 do. Sure, we'll find ourselves back at the Black Tower later to get the piece of heart I missed. Da 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 da. Do do do. Okay, still can't do anything with the happy ghost. Look how friendly he is. He's not a bad guy in this one. Spirit's Grave. I like the touch of having the little eyeballs look at you in the first room. Oh, geez, I wonder what item we're gonna get in here. Probably actually pick up rupees. Got into a phase where I didn't need them very much anymore in seasons. Yikes! Okay. Oh, geez. Figure out which color is which. I'll take that door first. Ghosts have the same number of hits, except they're slightly less. Huh. It's a very specifically shaped room. Is there a reason for it? Maybe we'll find out later. That's my only way to go up. I thought that was a cutaway curtain kind of thing. Yeah, can already tell it's more puzzle oriented, absolutely. Map and... oh, wrong button. Sec. Spirit's great. I'm actually not sure what that's supposed to be a picture of. Might not be anything. Figure out if it always needs to be blue facing up. So we got our key. Killing the spooky ghost. There's a secret in here. Guessing a lantern? I could hear that. A flame. See a wisp as well. That's a really cool approach to dungeon design though, if you think about it. Like, let's start with the shape that we want, and then let's figure out a room progression system that makes sense on top of that. It's really cool. Like, the shield having a big, thick area really lent itself in the last game to... We have to push this up, right? It really lent itself to having that big area on the bottom with the lava. Let's see. It might not have been the same way if they hadn't have gone with the let's start making it look like a sword and shield and then add a dungeon on top of that. Cool from a game design perspective, this way to inspire creativity. Best Hearthstone card. Cost 0. It's like infinite value. Can't get better than that. Oh, now I can't go back across. Interesting. Yeah, I like the key count. It's cool. You can see there are just, even in the very first dungeon, way fewer enemies than we saw in the first dungeon of Seasons. Much bigger rooms, a lot more emphasis on pushing blocks, solving puzzles, figuring out where to put keys. I do like the consistency of this one, pretty much always having a mini-boss and a regular boss. Fat ghost. Chubby ghost. Well, you just wait for when they inevitably make Zelda Maker, and the same goofy kids that make levels that are just huge stacks of Goombas make levels that are just a series of locked doors. The, like, 0.00001% of Zelda Maker levels that are going to be amazing are going to be amazing. They're going to be so good, but there's going to be so much crap. Questionably playable crap, I imagine, if they ever do Zelda Maker. Secret stairs. Oh, cool! So they didn't have the items like this in Oracle of Seasons. It's kind of cool that they went with the Link's Awakening style for finding this stuff. Nice. If you think Zelda Maker would be hard, a Metroid Maker would be even harder. I think we will see a Zelda Maker before a Metroid Maker. I think just with the length of the game. I don't even know what Kaizo Zelda would look like. Zelda's never really been about ultra precise inputs, you know? Cool. Okay, we go east and then north. Yeah, I imagine it's going to be the pretty standard fare. Like how they introduce you to that block puzzle and you just know that that's gonna be a huge pain in the ass later on. Which again, we have to go around. Marstead Master Quest. The Marstead Quest. Do I have to kill this thing again? Really? This ghost was already dead, man. Died in front of my own eyes. Okay, this is effectively a shortcut now. That's very convenient. Okay, so we want to ride this. Ah, humbug. Moose Friend is winning in the race. I'm almost. Oh, I see. Clever. I like Zelda boss fights that make you pick things up. There's one in Wind Waker that's really cute too. Good thing we carried over from Seasons, yeah? Alright, Eternal Spirit. Even after life ends, it speaks across time to depart. One sec, guys. Hey, I got it in the Cluster Truck Alpha. Is anyone playing that on Twitch right now? Might throw that on as a bonus stream this weekend or something. You may have seen some GIFs from it on Reddit pop up here and there. It looks like a really cool game. Alright, let's go get all that good stuff. I don't have the Pegasus boots. Oh, we still got the medicine, so it's not all a wash. Careful not to lose it. Hey, ghost friend. Sure, why not? Hey, ghost bro. You got the poke lock, alright. So there's another trading minigame in this one. I'll probably do the same thing where I'll just kind of play through the game. Let me know when I get to the point where I can complete the training minigame, and then I might like look up a guide or ask for some help, step by step. Can't swim yet. I'm sorry, D-Rock, the snow knock it out. Yeah, you don't get any benefits from Solid Ghost. Nothing I can do here yet. Don't remember ages as well, interesting. Okay, still no reason to go in there right now. Good question. I'm gonna talk to the Mako tree again. Probably nothing new. Let's see what ring we got from the dungeon. Or from, is it syrup? Discovery ring. Sense soft. Yeah. Actually equip it this time. Page 2, maybe? I need to actually scroll all the way through it. So, there it is. Rings do nothing unless worn. Got it for real this time. Oh. Yeah, it's like I've played Final Fantasy VI probably... Or I've beaten Final Fantasy VI probably like 30 times. I've started Final Fantasy VI probably 100 times. The Western Woods. I can check that out. It's the kind of info I need. Sure to come back. Yeah, I'll come back. Give you guys an update on this schedule. We're playing this for another 40 minutes or so. Tomorrow morning we're doing a special Final Fantasy XIV stream. We're working through the post-Heaven's Word story and some of the dungeons and the raids that we haven't done yet. Tune in for that. Next week, Monday, will be more Oracle of Ages. Tuesday will likely be Dark Souls. Wednesday is going to be Mario Maker and the new 2 characters in Smash Brothers. Thursday will be Dead Space, and then next week, Friday, will be Dark Souls Part 2. We'll see how far we are in Dead Space. I try not to go terribly over time, but if we're super close to the end, I might push through and finish it on Thursday, which means the game that is winning in the less than 30 hours category at vote.marstead.com would place it. Yeah, it's Game Boy Color. I'm playing it on 3DS right now. Yeah, let me know how you feel about Paper Jam. I like the first 4 or so hours of it. These freaky things. They look like the fairies from Majora's Mask. Did this come out after Majora's Mask? It must have. Alright, trying to find you. One's in a rock. One's in a leaf. One's in another leaf. Gotcha. Quite nonplussed. Another more different rock. I feel like this is just random. I thought there was one there. There's that thing. Still a rock we have to find. Wasn't Toilet Paper Hand technically back in Link to the Past? There was at least a hand in a hole. I don't remember it was asking for toilet paper. Sorry, Andrea, I think the fire alarm people locked the bottom key. Where is... Ah, here it is. Got it. Not random, it just isn't bidirectional. I see. Thank you. Let's play again sometime. Getting rupees. Maybe you shouldn't. Hey Calvin, how you doing? Happy Friday. Alright, so the thing is telling me there's a dig spot here. Probably down there. Huh, there must be another exit here that I'm missing. I got it from Katsu Kitty, which is a company in Akihabara in Japan. you can check out their site. I think I ordered it around this time last year, and it took about 3 months for it to finally arrive, so I could play Xenoblade Chronicles 3D and 3DS games in general. The Smash Salt Wash Away. Yeah.
Yes, because they aren't big enough.
I feel like I would have to continue going left, but maybe that's not the case. Kind of like the Lost World. Okay, can't cross there. The one where you steal the stuff? Maybe. Oh, I see. North and then east. Here we go. Crumbles easily. There's the crumbling. So we gotta go visit it back in time, I get it. I was about to say, you get from dungeon to dungeon pretty quickly in this one. Too bad maybe you can give us points. Yeah, okay. That's a pretty cool way to do it and to bring time travel into the game. Yeah, it was like Quentin Tarantino and that guitar and the Hateful Eight. This is near her house, isn't it? Maybe not. I want to go in the Hero's Cave. The Hero's Cave available in ages at this point no matter what, or is there just a door there because I started with Seasons and carried it over? Yeah, right, Spiky? It's cool in a lot of ways.
You're cool in a lot of ways.
Hey Andrea, how you doing? It's my wife Andrea. Hey, Andrea's here. Here comes science. How was your day? Can you still see?
Hi.
Okay. Just talk a little bit louder since it's further away.
Yeah. Yeah, day's pretty good. I am annoyed because I had a graduate student who works on my experiment chat with me a bit about some annoying things in the department people had done.
Mm-hmm.
One of which was referring to one of our female colleagues, who is a very distinguished scientist, as TNA. As in quoted like, oh, don't do that analysis, TNA already did it. Guess what TNA stands for?
That's not okay.
Guess what you shouldn't be referring to your colleague in front of graduate students as. Ever.
That's not okay.
Ugh.
You just got the Harp
Gross.
of Ages.
Oh, congratulations.
So they need a Harp of Ages. They go back in time and not do that.
Yeah. Now she's deciding whether or not she needs to
Pursue.
say
the
something,
HR
and I told her
action.
that she should.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was saying that with like harassment stuff, it's unfortunate that it's all sort of like lumped into one thing. Where, because there are more major, there are more minor harassments, all of which are wrong, and all of which require some kind of response. Like, I'm not saying that because of this comment, the person should be fired.
Right.
But some action should be taken, and
there's a problem that people think that that's an okay thing to say about a coworker.
Yeah.
Like, in public? Like, why do you think that that's acceptable?
Apparently TNA is the name of an awful, awful wrestling company, which makes it even more insulting.
Yeah, Six Gun, it was Kurt Russell. Nobody told him that it wasn't a prop, that it was an actual antique. People suspect that Quentin Tarantino was in on it. He kept the take, apparently. We haven't seen the movie yet.
No. Is it good?
Huh? Maybe. Got the Harp of Ages little icon next to it. Looks like it's a watermelon.
So what's the difference between the rock feather and the rock cape?
The rock cape lets you jump and then glide.
Ooh, that makes sense.
Pretty sweet. So this is the Maku tree, which in this game is female, and she's in love with Link. So she fell in love with us when you saved her when she was a little baby girl, and 400 years later, she's like blushing because
You've got her
promised
on
to
your
marry
hook.
her. Yeah,
And you're exploiting that.
yeah, exactly. So we're back in time right now. This is the distant past.
Oh yes, in case people didn't know, TNA stands for tits and ass. So it's referring to, oh, you don't need to do that analysis. Tits and ass already did it. Like, referring to a colleague by her. Anyway, it's really derogatory.
It's not okay.
Not okay.
Wait, how did he get back in time? Or did he come back with us before and I missed it? You need to chill out, kid.
Link does all their chores. Yeah, like in Skyward Sword where you like use your dust bellows to clean all the dust from your best friend's mom's house.
Keep doing to get paid. Pippin. Oh. Yeah. It's
Wow,
it's
thanks for
slang
asking,
over
Yahan.
here.
You know, and so she has an accent, so when she was telling me it, I didn't immediately, I had to ask her, like, what does that mean? Or maybe just part of me was like, there's no freaking way a colleague would ever refer to another colleague that way.
Yeah.
In a professional setting. I was wrong. Yeah, Yahan, it's probably pretty late for you, but as always, we're happy to see you.
Indeed.
And hope that you get some restful sleep tonight.
Indubitably. I like how the past version of the overworld theme is closer to the NES Zelda. Hey, old lady.
Yeah, Yahan frequents this channel from the comfort of his bed.
So... Kami, I hope you're not telling me that, like, if your boss was a woman, that you would go in front of a bunch of new trainees and refer to her as tits and ass?
I was gonna say, even like regardless of how you feel
Whether
about
she's
whether
your
that's
boss or
appropriate
how
or
you
not,
feel
here in the
about it.
United States, that kind of shit can get you fired.
Yeah, that's
So
not okay.
even from a selfish point of view, you should not say that, because if someone reports that, you could get written up.
You can't be describing your coworkers, especially behind their back around, like, inferiors.
Yeah, but that's what kind
In
of
a way
makes it so
that's-
annoying, is it was
Yeah, it's a
to
bunch of grad
graduate
students
student.
who don't know any better.
Well, and it's also kind of teaching them that, I don't know, this is how women are treated in the culture, or how they're viewed or valued.
That-
Anyway, it's
that-
just
that
it's
is-
just bad
that is-
news bears all around. It's not classy.
That is not a toughen up issue. That is not a, oh, you should
No.
just learn to deal with it better and grow a thicker skin. That is completely unacceptable. Like,
No.
it would be like if you
It's
had
not
someone in your office that, you know, if you had I don't know, you had someone who was Asian in your office, and you said something derogatory about him being the Asian. Like, that's, you can't do that, especially not in a professional work setting. One thing, if
and
I
I guess
joke around with
to
Andrea,
Six Gun Ninja's point, for example, chicken and waffles. Sorry. Go on.
Mhm. Oh yeah, TNA, chicken and waffles. Yeah, I hear
Chicken
you.
and waffles.
Right. Don't have any
I'm sorry I
bombs
interrupted
yet.
you, but
No, that's I'm done.
okay, very good.
But there's a difference between making fun of your friend in like private with each other and like having a bunch of new hires come in and saying, "Oh yeah, go talk it to the guy who's really good at math," or something similarly derogatory. You know, like when it's personal and you're doing inside jokes with each other, you know, it's like comedians telling jokes like that. That's one thing, but like when it's people who don't know you and you don't have an established relationship with, that's not okay. Yeah, and it's hard to tell.
I guess, like,
when
so
people
for
aren't okay
example,
with it,
if
too.
I don't know, in the Democratic debate, or in a debate in general, if someone was like, you know, why did we do this decision that Hillary Clinton was involved in, and then the person publicly was like, oh, go ask TNA over there.
Yeah.
That would not be well accepted. By most people. I feel like there will be a subset of the population that would be like, yeah! But that would be a minority.
I mean, they do that in The Office, and it's funny. Like, was it Asian Jim? The episode that comes in?
That was a hilarious prank
Yeah.
when
They had the different actor come in to be Jim and to trick Dwight.
and then like pretend like
What,
it was
I'm Jim?
him the whole time,
Yeah.
and Dwight's like, wait, you don't look. And then they did all these pictures with
mean?
him and
Yeah.
his baby, so that like, I've always
It
looked
is,
like this.
understand that there's a difference between being overly sensitive and being unprofessional, especially in an academic environment. Those are two different things. Professionalism usually assumes that you don't have an intimate relationship with the person that you're talking with.
When in doubt, keep it classy.
Yeah, that's good. We gotta find bombs somewhere here. Yes, Nulu, that is an excellent way to put it. You're not a person now. You're the woman in the office, or you're the Muslim person, or whatever.
Yeah, and that's because it just even for me as like a woman in science, we're minorities.
Would you say that to a customer on a call though, Kami? This is where I'm trying to draw the line where it's different. Like, it's not being unprofessional if it's you and your like coworkers with whom you have close camaraderie, but if you got like a random customer calling you, would you do that? Probably not. All right,
Yeah.
Yukipo. Right on. If you get it mounted up, send me a picture. I'm glad it made it through. Chaos and Yukipo got their beat sprites.
Yeah, Yukipo did it. Is it not bent and it's all nice and flat and Chaos's was the link, right?
I was worried
So
about
that's the-
Chaos's,
okay.
and that one made it through okay. Calvin Coco, if you got your beat sprite too, let me know. I'd like to hear.
Yeah, once you're like the woman of the office, you get a lot of pressure on yourself because you're now representing not just yourself. There's this great XKCD comic where there's like two people doing math, one's a girl, one's a boy on either side, like a panel,
Some
and they make a
equivalent of this.
mistake. And in the panel with the boy, the friend says, "Wow, you're bad at math," and in the panel with the girl, the friend says, "Wow, girls are bad at math."
Yeah, that's the problem, and you.
Well,
are
that's
standing
a
in-
problem, and yeah. So then you worry about being like labeled as the representation of all women or all Asians.
Only things you would say to the Pope or your mother. It's a good way to think of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's okay to, in professional settings, to have a different level of standards for behavior.
Yeah, depending on who you're, you know.
Be all
once
sophisticated,
once
like-
you have an understanding with each other, but when you do it with just a complete stranger, it's a different thing entirely.
All right, good. Yukipus has no bends. Awesome. I hope that you place it somewhere nice.
Thank you for participating in the raffle. It was a lot of fun doing those beat sprites. You got
Ooh,
that really, really
raffle.
cool GIF that I'm gonna try to like strategically post to Reddit one morning at like 9 o'clock on a Wednesday or whenever the most.
Gaming
reasonable time to
style
post it is.
represents everyone who hasn't played Mass Effect. So all the people who've just made terrible decisions with their lives.
Yeah, who aren't quitting their jobs. What are you watching me on Twitch for? Why aren't you downloading Mass Effect right now? Come on.
choice.
Mass
So,
Effect's really good.
when we went to the Vatican, it was very funny to see in the bookstore all of the stuff you could buy with like Francis's picture on it and Pope John's picture. And it was all happy and like hope or miracles or whatever. There was pretty much nothing on Benedict.
10 rupees.
Is that
for
right?
Yeah, nothing on Benedict, because why would you have, like, pictures of the guy who looks like Emperor Palpatine when you can have, like, a cuddly, teddy bear that is Pope Francis? Pope John Paul, Pope Francis, no Benedict.
What? Or your mother.
Apparently, you know, Emperor Palpatine didn't really want to be Pope. Like, he kind of got forced into it. That's why he retired. He's like, okay, fine, I'll do it, but this isn't the job for me.
Oh, so he was wise.
Alright. right.
Oh, I'm sure this will come to no surprise to some people, especially Kami, that my Myers-Briggs personality type is INTJ, which corresponds to Palpatine on the Star Wars Myers-Briggs.
Yeah, I'm in
chart.
P, which makes me Yoda. So we're destined to do a crazy flippy battle in the Senate.
Together we'll rule the world.
No, I don't think that's how it worked out.
You reminded me of that when you said earlier that I'm just one big physics breakthrough away from being a supervillain.
She posted that on Facebook.
Ruins
She
the
thought
world.
that kind of
in the name of
that made her
improving it.
morning. Nice, Yukapo.
Yep.
Yeah, I could hear that. Propagable.
Although not my mom, she's wonderful. She's not in
what's
chat
up,
right
Guard?
now.
Rando
But
Guard?
she is at a Mardi Gras party at a carousel museum. So just colorful fun everywhere.
Hey, we got the mystery seeds that Queen Ambi has been demanding.
Oh yeah, what's the story in this game? Who's in trouble?
This one it's the other maiden. It's not Din, it's Nehru. She's the Maiden of Time. She's the Oracle of Ages. See? Din was the Oracle of Seasons.
Uh-huh.
Nehru's the Oracle of Ages. Been kidnapped by minions of Twin Rova, which are the two witches from Ocarina of Time. You remember the
Bitches.
Fire and Ice witches?
Yep, I do.
Yeah. They're trying to revive Ganon.
Okay, so I want to look up what, Oh, no, I missed it.
Yeah, I'll die silently in the swamp.
What
Spoiler
Nick
alert,
Waffles'
jeez.
person is.
Roar's the Oracle of Secrets, but they ended up not
Okay,
doing
you're
a name for it.
INFJ. Oh, that is Obi-Wan.
That's good.
Nice.
Actually, that
I
makes
feel
sense.
bad for anyone that's an ESFJ
Just an Ewok, you're Wicket
because
Ewok.
that's Jar Jar.
Oh, ESFJ is Jar Jar.
Ugh.
Why a J? Well, I guess he's less cuddly than the Ewok. Thanks, Golden Knight. What's she getting? Is it Bomb Bag? Bomb Bag would be swell. It was. That's a weird thing to give to someone who just gave you some seeds. Like, the plot event we just missed was that Queen Ambi is kind of like a weird dictator, and she wanted these mystery seeds. And in reward, she gave a 10-year-old boy a sack of bombs.
Oh my god, I want to be able to throw lightning from my hands so
I
bad.
don't know. The fact that she's blue in color means she's probably possessed.
Oh. That's not normal.
It's
Yeah,
Myers.
if you're an INTJ, you are Palpatine.
It's Myers-Briggs.
Yeah, Myers-Briggs, yeah, is and then there's I'll look it up and put it in chat. I mean, if you just Google search Star Wars Myers-Briggs, it shows all the different breakdowns from that as Star Wars characters.
There's this whole idea of the 4-axis human personalities. When I took my goofy HR training at Chase, it was like
Let me try to
emotional
remember.
versus logical and
What's the
assertive
I?
versus submissive.
What's the I mean?
Intuitive, I think. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Introvert versus extrovert? Because it's
No.
I or E.
Oh, you might be right.
Okay, and then it's
Someone can
N.
confirm. And...
All I know is I'm Palpatine.
Anyway, mine, the one that
N
they
or
did at Chase that
S?
was simplified, where it was emotional logical versus assertive submissive. I am logical submissive. I think that you're logical assertive.
I'm very assertive.
Yeah, you just asserted that.
Let's see, the other one, so it's S versus N.
Thanks, Propagable, for confirming. Yeah, if you just Google Myers-Briggs, you'll be able to find it.
Because one of those is sense or feel, maybe.
I have come out like in P every single time I've taken that test. I don't think I've ever seen a result other than that.
Oh yeah, that is Yoda.
All right, celebration beer.
Logical,
Yukipo.
original, reserved, and curious. Just like Ben!
You guys, anybody do anything for the Super Bowl this weekend? It's like 15 minutes from our house, so we have to stay indoors.
So we are not driving
We're
anywhere.
not doing shit.
Oh! Which actually, I'm almost out of gin, so maybe we should, like, do something about that
You wanna drink on Super Bowl Sunday?
tonight. I mean,
Okay.
it's nice to have the option.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that.
Alright, Yukapo, I have a gin and tonic. So cheers.
What do Russians say when they like? What's the to help?
Gross? No?
Is that it? I don't know. No such thing as a logical cat. So, pulling a single rock in the future is enough to make the dungeon collapse, but throwing a bomb at it is no problem. Maybe that's the whole time loop thing, that the reason it's so unstable is that Link threw a bomb at it way in the past. This is kind of cool. This dungeon we were supposed to go to, we visited it in the present, right?
Uh-huh.
And we pulled a rock and the whole thing crumbled.
Ooh.
So we had to go back in time to before it was so unstable.
And stabilize
to go
it?
in the dungeon. Well, I mean, it was just go into it now, since we ruined it in the present.
Nostrovith or something. Oh, I think Prost is like,
Nostrovia. The J is kind of a yes sound.
I keep wanting to say Portland, and I know that's not right. Poland! Polish, maybe.
Good looking out, sir. Prost.
German! European!
Good defense is the best.
Although I remember I
offense
won
against
points with my
foes.
Spanish colleague when I was like, arriba, abajo, centro, adentro. And that would explain why I know Prost, because my sister spent time in Germany and she drinks lots of beer, so.
You have a meeting. Might check out the halftime show. It's Beyonce and
No, it's Coldplay. Coldplay is the head,
and Beyonce.
like leader, and then Beyonce and Bruno Mars will be joining Coldplay.
Look at the conveyance here. Look at this beautiful conveyance. Do you see the conveyance? Do you see it?
With the blue. No, I don't.
So I put it in here and it's blue and
Yeah.
nothing happened.
Uh-huh.
So what am I supposed to do you think?
Are you supposed to make it red?
Oh shit. No, I just fucked up because I can't cross that.
I mean, I can also see yellow, because the middle of that little dude in the middle of the red is yellow.
Later, Ludifex. Thanks for hanging
Bye,
out. See you next
Ludifex.
time. Yeah, I wrote Twitch names down first. So I could remember whose was whose. I accidentally packed Cloud in the wrong envelope. And I was like, I'll just leave it on there, why not?
Nope.
Shit.
Can you, like, what happens if you push it up against a wall? Does it
Oh,
rotate?
that's a good question. I don't know. Try it here.
Right, because...
No.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Okay, where are we gonna get the...
The asymmetry.
Yeah. Nope, that's wrong.
Yeah, so it's almost like, yeah, you need to introduce asymmetry. Because if you just, like,
Keep doing this.
keep doing it the same
Two
front and
blocks.
back, it's gonna cancel
If
out.
I do it all the way back here, it should be good. Right. That's right. Yeah.
Hey, good job.
Like how the blocks... This is the puzzle one of Ages and Seasons.
Uh-huh.
Seasons is a little bit more combat focused.
Uh-huh.
So there
What
are
the hell
enemies
is that
in this
green
one, but
thing?
they're few. Those are snakes.
No, I mean the green thing the snake dropped.
Make a round die roll. Right.
So I think this got lost in chat because it got cleared, but you're talking about House of Leaves
Yeah.
earlier?
Mhm.
And did you tell them that that is the topic of our first conversation?
I didn't tell them that, no.
Why would you not tell them that?
Because I'm a failure.
That's a correct answer. Good job.
Oh man, that's 2 scores with House of Leaves. No, when I met Andrea on OkCupid, and she had in her profile that she liked House of Leaves as a book. So my first message was, "Hey, I see you liked House of Leaves. Great book. Did you finish it?" It's a dick thing to say, but it's a better question than, "Hey, what's up?"
I see you
How
liked
are
House of
you?
Leaves. I liked it too.
Leave it at that.
Yeah. No,
was an
no. It
actual
was a good
question.
question. Yeah, finish it.
You got ISFP?
All right.
Andrea's on that shit.
ISFP.
She reached out for that phone.
IS
I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish this dungeon before we sign off. Because I think we
ISFP. I'm seeing Bail Organa. Who's that?
Bail Organa? The adoptive father of Leia?
Oh.
Come on, Andrea.
Quiet, serious,
You don't steep yourself in Star Wars
kind.
trivia enough.
Aw. Loyal and faithful. Dislikes conflict. Likely to be original and creative. I didn't know we ever met Leia's father.
Very, very, very briefly in the prequel movies. I think actually just in Revenge of the Sith. They're like, oh shit, we need to mention the Organas. Like, he's a senator.
Alright,
Rebel
so
sympathizer.
in Harry Potter world, that's Hagrid.
That's a much better than Bail Organa.
Yeah. And for those who are wondering, Int J's in the Harry Potter world are Draco Malfoy.
Oh yeah. So you're always a bad guy. You're never not a bad guy.
According to KQED.org, which I guess is...
That's really from KQED? No shit. I hate those personality tests, man. Myers-Briggs is one of the only ones that has any sort of validity, but whenever it's like, oh my gosh, find out which Game of Thrones character you are.
Do you
What's
like
your favorite
dragons?
animal? Do you like wolves? Do you like... Oh, you like lions and money. I wonder which Game of Thrones characters you are. Ugh. But sometimes they can be done well.
Okay, INFJ and Harry Potter, they say, is Lupin.
Okay.
Awesome. Which, so I had,
Strong
and this is
character.
actually closer to the image of Lupin on this thing. I had this image of him as kind of this, like, maybe more Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones-like guy, and then when I saw the third movie, the guy they cast just, I was so
The guy they cast looked like the
unhappy.
principal for Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
No, that is not Lupin.
But do you agree that that's what he looked like?
Yes, that's
That
why it
a
was
problem.
wrong.
Yeah, that's a serious problem.
Wait, I forget, what's your thing again?
Lulu the Dragon, Int P, excuse me.
Okay, you're Hermione.
Yay, that's a pretty good. That's a good one. Take it.
I'm a dragon. Rah. Yeah, the Int J's are Draco Malfoy.
Hermione's a good character aside from not using the time turners to like solve the problem instead of taking extra classes. Hey, Nulu, what do you do with Nulu being a dragon?
Rah.
That's a reasonable response.
Exactly. Should have been more scruffy and less weaselly. That actor could have played the rat guy.
Peter Pettigrew? He would have been a better, yeah. Peter Pettigrew is supposed to be fat though, I think. Okay, I don't have wings.
You have the rock cape.
Not in this game.
Oh.
I think that's not the best way to get this one. Oh, he makes little holes in the ground. That's messed up. Even the boss fights are kind of like puzzles.
Wow, ESTP is Ginny Weasley. I like Ginny. She's cool. And let's see, in the Star Wars verse. Ooh. In a Star Wars verse, you are the Han Solo. Lucky.
Oh, we just beat him. We just beat him. We're gonna have to fight him again. They're gonna make us fight him again. I can feel it in my fingers. I can feel it in my toes.
Wait, how do I make this go?
What are you trying to hit?
Bummer.
Gotta hit this one first, and then this one. Bum. This is the anti-bend button. That's a bummer. Bum. Bum. Hit that first, and then.
I like that at the end of Bummer you go like back into the major part of the chord, so it's hopeful.
You know, there's hope.
Yeah.
It's not all over. Oh, shit. Just like Moldorm. It's the worst. Spin attack in this one actually does more damage, which isn't always true in Zelda games. Sometimes it's just an attack that has bigger range. This guy is like way easier than Moldorm though. I'm just bad. He gets super fast. Oh, I see what's happening. He's bouncing around faster, making more holes.
Oh, those are holes.
Yeah, that's what happened is I beat him and then I fell in the hole.
Ah.
And I had to start over.
I don't know what happens when the exit's in a hole.
The warp is on the hole.
Oh. Alright, you just refresh the screen and some little gnomes come out and fill in the
Yeah,
hole.
see? No big D. Little Little dungeon gnomes.
Yeah. Aw.
We're gonna go a little over time today to finish up this dungeon. We'll see if we can find somebody else who's playing the Oracle games and throw them a host. If not, we will we'll find something. Okay, so that's just the little pit.
So how long did it take you to beat Biggie and Smalls in Dark Souls?
There was an
Like
hour and a half of
3 hours?
unsuccessful attempts on Monday and about 30 minutes of
Oh, so 2 hours.
2 hours.
That's considered pretty good, right?
I think so. That's about average. It sounds like. It was about 13 attempts. I think Baylor Lord counted. Oh God. I don't know what that shit means on the floor. Okay, clearly
Don't
doesn't
take
have
any
to do with
chances
that.
there, Jahan. Guido looks real sketchy.
Maybe it will matter when we get the. Guessing the Rock's Feather is the item we get here. Be my guess.
Red and Stimpy. I can see that.
Yeah, I was
thinking
talking about
Pinky
how
and the
there's all these characters where one is like short and fat and the other is tall and lanky. There's Pinky and the Brain. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy. Timon and Pumbaa. Abbott and Costello. Mario and Luigi. It's a thing. I think I understand what's going on here. Oops. I think I'm gonna get the Rock Feather.
So you already have the Rock Feather?
No, that's in the first game.
Oh.
I played Oracle of Seasons first. There's two different games: Oracle of Seasons and
You
Oracle of Ages.
switched games!
They came out at the same time, and they link together. So you pick whichever one you want to play first, and then after you beat it, you put in a little password that it gives you, and you pick up the second game where you left off. But you don't carry over your hearts or your items, so I have to get it again. So now I have it. That's why it looks exactly the same. It was made at the same time. There's some bonus story for playing both of them. I think you get a special boss fight at the end. A bunch of other cool stuff. They're intended to be played together. Secret rupees. That's nice. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yeah.
To Boris and Natasha.
Wait. Jumping over it makes it change color. So get ready for crazy puzzles with that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
That's cool design space for puzzle design. I like how you never ever see that puzzle in Oracle of Seasons even though it uses the same item.
Gotta make the games different, yo. Pekka and Podka. Yeah, I have no idea who those people are. I'm assuming that's a Finnish
One is a genius,
story.
the other's insane. Laboratory mice, the genes have been spliced. I really like Pinky and the Brain. It's good enough they got their own show. Okay, so we don't know. I'm gonna guess yellow. Because the switch is yellow, you know?
Yeah, I can hear that. It could be red. Or it's just red, blue, and yellow?
Yeah. That's all red right now. Oh, it was blue. Okay, well now I know the answer to that puzzle.
Freeze down.
Finnish fiction.
Does Days Past and Finnish fiction mean like folklore?
The olden days. Yeah, so see this one, it's kind of tricky. This is an introduction to it where it's not so bad, but later on it's going to be like, oh, when you jump over them, you're going to change 2 at a time, and it's going to get harder and harder. Quite clever, if I must say.
I was gonna say, Pinky and the Brain doesn't need more continuity beyond we're doing what we do every day. That's all the continuity you need.
Same thing we do every night, Pinky.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go back. Yeah, I like how some shows are suited to being episodic. Like, I don't like episodic Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't really care for the Monster of the Week format. It only really works when I'm invested in the characters and their change from episode to episode. I think Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is right on the money.
Dude, I like that show.
No. I was about to say I like it.
Yeah.
As far as being
It's
more or less
completely
Monster of the
different
Week,
tone than like Jessica Jones or Daredevil.
yeah, it's not so
And I
grimdark.
still like it.
But it's kind of Monster of the Weeky, but there's usually something like canon related in every episode.
There's an
Yeah.
overarching arch plot. Yeah.
I know what you mean. There's an overarching
Ah, they were
arch.
characters from black and white movies.
Shit. Don't think we want to go this way. We want to go here either. This is where we got the rock feather. I want to make sure that we leave this room with the rock feather. Yeah, I think Buffy hit its stride when they found a way to make it episodic but have really important shit happen occasionally.
Dude, best Buffy season 6, hands down.
Really?
Wait, yeah, I think that was the one with Dark Magic Willow at the end.
Oh, sure. That's pretty good.
Like, that is the season where Joss Whedon is just like, what terrible things can I make happen to these poor characters? And let's watch how they handle these terrible situations.
Should have ended with that, I think.
Oh, that's funny. You could probably say your 6th favorite. Because 6 has, spoilers for Buffy, by the way. So 6 has, her mom dying, right?
You didn't give enough warning for that. Yes.
I paused!
You're fine.
I don't know, I just love at
There's
the
a lot of
end
really
of
good
6
dark
when,
episodes in 6.
like, it's not some supernatural thing that Buffy does that, like, just kicks the ass of the big bad. It's like friendship. I love when friendship is magic.
The body, which we can refer to it in the future, it got a lot of nominations for awards for its lack of music, for example. Really, really good episode.
What's the season that has,
Hush, the gentleman?
No, the gentleman is terrifying. That's an example of a good episode. That's an episodic episode.
Yeah, but it has some really important. It's the introduction of Tara.
Oh, era. No, I was thinking of the. Wait, no, I can't remember it.
What were you thinking of?
I can't remember it now.
It's the musical episode?
Once More Feeling, that is pretty great.
Was that the one you were
But
thinking
no, that
of?
wasn't it, no.
How did I make this thing go down? I need to
Willow.
push in this room.
Dude, when she's going all cray-cray and they're, like, not able to stand up for her, and then, like... Spoiler. Wait. Wait. And then Giles just busts in, and they saved, like, showing Anthony Stewart Head until the very end of the episode, so you had no idea he was gonna be there because he was God. And you're just like, yeah, Giles! Kick her ass!
There's a couple movies that do that will conceal an important actor from the credits. Without saying which movies those are, there's a couple that do that pretty well. You're like, oh shit, it's that guy! Nice!
Oh, what was the one where, oh, I think it was season 5. Some demon sticks her and she thinks she's in a mental hospital.
That's a really good episode.
That's tied with many for
It's an
number
episode
one.
that implies that all of Buffy is this like elaborate mental patient's
She's just, like,
hallucination, and the
super-
episode does not end removing that idea from your mind. Like, it still holds the idea that that could still be true. Pretty cool. That's a pretty episodic one, but it's really well done.
Cause like, so season 5, oh wait, season 5 was Glory, right? Cause
Right.
that one was really good too.
Oh god.
The only thing that made that one annoying was Dawn.
This puzzle is flashing me back to Lufia 2 puzzles. You ready to help me with this one, Andrea?
And absolutely season 7 was, like, anything to do with the potentials was just terrible. And
Kinda
Kennedy,
wanna do
oh
it.
my god.
That
Worst.
having to deal with.
The character ever.
Hold on, I need to go. I would like to do this puzzle without an incessant beeping noise. So I'm gonna try to make that happen. There we go. Good enough. Alright, you ready to help me with this puzzle? You see what I have to do? I think I have to mimic this pattern here.
Uh-huh. I don't see it
Maybe?
changing.
Oh, wait, maybe I just have to push.
What if you jump from the red onto
Oh, I think I know what I have to do. It's different than I thought it was.
Oh.
I think whichever one of those I have flipped is the color that I can manipulate.
Oh.
Kind of clever. I think we have to do the yellow, and then the blue, and then the red.
Yeah,
That's
that makes
cute.
sense.
Andrea's not an incessant beeping noise. She's a beautiful treasure.
Aw,
And she's a
sweet to say
brilliant genius.
so. Oh, I don't know about all that.
But you'll accept the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. I am a beautiful treasure. At least in your eyes.
Mm-hmm. Alright, there's our key. We can go out the door here.
So, like, I think you pointed me at, like, Carl Sagan had some quote where he was saying that he was so good at explaining physics stuff
This
because
is such a cool room.
he wasn't brilliant, and so by not being brilliant, he had to, like, take these steps to understand these really complicated ideas,
As a
and he could,
layperson
like,
might.
understand those steps and then explain them to a layperson.
That's an interesting way to put
Whereas, like, a super brilliant person just, like, immediately skips right to the step.
it. Right, it doesn't walk through,
And
and then it has difficulty presenting it to someone else.
yeah.
There's our boss key. We're super close to the boss. Let's go do it. Did you see this room? Did you see what's going on, Andrea?
Yeah, vaguely.
There were these slimes that were the same color as the floor tile, so in order to see them, I had to change the color so that they would stand out, so I could attack them, and then they would change and camouflage again.
Oh, sneaky bastards.
That was a really cool use. They're like, okay, we've got this color tile change mechanic. How can we use it in interesting ways?
That's clever. Zelda creators are clever.
This is actually a Capcom game. I think Nintendo was involved in some way, but Capcom are the main developers.
That's interesting. So other companies can make Zelda?
Just Capcom.
Why? Capcom. They got special permission?
The red face hears smoke. Wow, this is really different from the older bosses. So the fear smoke thing kind of feels like a reference to... Looks like it gives us bombs occasionally. This is a really interesting way to do this boss. To figure out what color to throw at, you know? Shit. Probably a correct color to throw it on. Don't think it's going to be random. Yeah, this is a really neat concept for a boss. I like it. If it's green, does it always default back to green, maybe? Okay, it looks like that's the case. We need to throw it a different color here.
So I just realized that this is totally the audience that will give me the reaction that I've just been craving. So I'm talking about, like, Los Alamos with my colleagues, and I'm telling them, like, we found this apartment where we will be able to hook up to the Los Alamos fiber internet option as opposed to using Comcast, and everyone's like, eh. And I was like, no, fiber's awesome!
Yeah.
Like,
having
no
fiber
one
and
seems
not have
to
be on
give a shit
Comcast.
about fiber. But I know it's, like, super important for you.
I'm
and
super excited to have fiber, also to be out from under the thumb of Comcast.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost as exciting as
Tell them how much
fiber.
downtime they had.
2 hours of downtime last year, total.
Because someone was digging where they shouldn't have.
I think we have to time it so it goes in right while he's red. That might have been it.
Yeah, it doesn't. They don't service all of Los Alamos yet. So that was like a requirement when we were looking at places. They must have fiber.
Cool. Drop the heart. Get some more bombs though in order to keep fighting him. It's like a municipal fiber service. They probably built it to serve the lab out there. There's nobody who lives in Los Alamos for the most part, unless if they're there for the lab. Plenty of fiber in your diet, bundle of stick. There's the dream. I need to do one that triggers both of them somehow. I landed on purple. I'm wondering if the rotation changes every time, or if it just always goes back to what it landed on. Okay, so right now it goes all the way. So I need to throw when I see the purple. Oh, I need to throw when I see the blue.
I feel like that's actually a really nice case study for why we haven't found our people here. Dylan.
No one who understands that we want fiber.
Yeah, I mean, and that's
problem.
fine. You don't have to get excited about fiber. It would be nice if we could find people who are also excited.
Purple's really dangerous. Shit.
Uh-oh. What happens
See
with
what we
purple?
can find. It crushes down and dry. We need it to land on red. It's kind of tricky.
That's
You
when
have
it
to
takes
time
damage?
Exactly right. Yes, it takes damage if it lands. If we throw the bomb in there.
Well, it
when
seems
lands
like
on
if you
red.
just use the stone there as a shield. That was red, maybe?
No, that was
It was
purple.
purple?
I'm throwing it a little too early, I think. Because right now it spins around exactly to what you threw it at. Now I know that that's a shield.
Nah,
Oh, I
aw,
was too
so
late.
Clay bounced! Aw, you just
Bounced.
thrown it a little further. What's green do? Oh.
Green, it shoots fireballs at me.
That's great, keep shooting him to the right. That's totally where he is.
That's blue. Actually, I don't know what blue does. It's the first time
Well.
I landed on it.
Gonna find out.
I'm gonna be on this boss for another like 20 minutes.
Wow. Shoots things off to the right.
It does a
Oh,
little
in
spiral, but I'm not
circles.
standing there, so I'm okay for now. Needs to restock us on bombs. I'm guessing that eventually it's gonna change the phase so I don't have to throw it in right when red is on the screen. Because it always spins back to whatever color you throw it in on right now.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, no, I felt that. I mean. Come on, give me some bombs. Come on, dude. I need some bombs.
Give me the material I require to kill you.
Yeah. Those are all fireballs, dude.
Those are not things that I can use to kill you. As long as you keep doing that, I can't kill you.
There you go. Completely filled this up here. I think I got it that time.
Yeah.
Hopefully I get a heart out of it.
Yeah!
Changes the attack he uses based on what color you land on, though.
Blue, I think?
Blue does a spiral, red takes damage, purple slams, and green shoots fire flowers. This one's fine as long as we're not on those little platforms. Yeah, it looks like I just have to land it on exactly the same color. Oh, it bounced.
All things can die.
Green, not the one we want. Yeah, right, propagable. That's an interesting thing that's in lots and lots of video games. Like, you need to be able to win the fight, so we'll do something that is kind of contrary to what makes sense so that the game is actually playable. I think I got red there. Still needs a couple more hits. I would guess 5 hits. Oh, I could have gotten it if I had thrown a little earlier. Out of bombs. You need to throw me some new ones.
Oh, you're out of bombs again? Did you get any hits off?
Yeah, I got 2 hits.
Okay, good. At least you're not wasting them, so that's like 20% success.
That's not good. Another bomb, though. Not that great. I've certainly thrown more. I've done more spins. Way more than that number of spins. So, oh, that thing goes out further now. He's harder.
Oh, so that means you got him at 50%?
Oh, I don't know. But he has changed that pattern
Usually it
now.
gets harder when you get them below 50%, when they're bloodied.
I don't know what I just landed on. Green.
Looks like green.
I guess I could do it from the platform instead of throwing it from the corner. It's a little bit more dangerous. Got blue again. Blue is possibly the most dangerous. Moose friend, you just got ahead of me? Nice. Moose friend is racing me.
Oh, awesome.
Shit. Oh, I used my potion. Okay, I thought I was gaming over there. Yeah, this boss is rough.
I saw that Polly came and sat with you a little bit.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try riding the platforms to do this, though, rather than throw it, even though it's more dangerous. We don't have to work as hard for it.
Hey, Yukapo! I have already filled up my gin and tonic!
Crap. It's blue. Blue is the worst. I think this might
Friday
be a
is
safe
gin
spot.
day.
Yeah. I'm out of bombs. No! Phew.
Lucky.
That was all skill. Shit. Dropping that's not easy. Okay, I got red. No, there's no RNG. It does not actually spin. It just goes back to whatever color you landed it in on there. I thought it might be RNG or it might get out of phase eventually. But it's all on you. Wait, really? Is there a different exit for this room? Must be. I guess one goes back and one goes to the next room. Oh, that's cool. And the first side-scrolling boss.
Oh, it's a Christmas tree!
You got the ancient wood, an essence of time. It whispers only truth, closed to ears from stillness. Yeah. No kidding.
We've got this, Marstead. Where? How? Where? First try.
There it goes. Took a second to trigger there.
First try.
Nobody else is
Good job,
playing
Dan.
Oracle of Ages, so I'm gonna see if there's somebody else that I'm following
What
that
about
we can
Oracle of
throw a
Seasons?
host to. Let's go with... Oh, Phalix is doing something. That's cool. Actually, let's do Jeff D. He was in chat earlier. He's
there you
doing a
go.
Zelda-thon.
He's
This
doing
would be
Zelda.
great.
Yeah. That's appropriate.
Oh, Galactic Kodiak is streaming too?
Marstead does love him some Galactic. I still remember when they first hung out and he was telling me about it. He was so excited.
Let's go with Galactic Kodiak then. He's good. Good night, guys. We'll see you possibly tomorrow morning for Final Fantasy XIV. Else, it's going to be Monday, Zelda Oracle of Ages. Tuesday, Dark Souls. Wednesday, Mario Maker Smash. Thursday, Dead Space. Friday, Dark Souls.